Yes, like he's out of diapers. He's definitely in the phase where like he wants a buddy, he wants to play, he wants to help, he wants to be involved. So it would be like a good age gap.
I know you've talked about this in the past a lot, and talked about maybe wanting a second child, not wanting a second child, and
Yeah.
And for a number of reasons why you might not want a second one. But has this time brought you any clarity in that and what you're going to do for the future? I
do want a second child. I really do. I think as one, Sonny, they get a little older and then you start to forget all the difficult things, all the difficult phases. You have like pregnancy amnesia. But I just want someone for Sonny to interact with. It just like there's something I can't really explain. It just feels like there's someone missing, and I finally have kind of like connected to that. And so it's definitely something that like we're thinking about and I'm more open to now.
That's good.
Yeah.
I feel like he's at a good age too, because he can help you now too, which is great.
Yes. Like he's out of diapers. He's definitely in the phase where like he wants a buddy, he wants to play, he wants to help, he wants to be involved. So it would be like a good age gap.
Definitely. Are you nervous at all about trying to get pregnant again?
Am I nervous? Not really. Like there are some parts of me, obviously, because you give up a level of control, obviously, like over your body, and there are so many different things that could happen. And obviously, I mean, I guess when you really think about it, like getting pregnant in the time of COVID is a very, scary thing. But I just feel I have a different perspective on it this time. I just feel like having had the experience, I'm coming more from a place of like strength this time around, and more from a place of knowing what it's all about, as opposed to like the fear of the unknown the first time.
But what are some of Sonny's biggest milestones that he's hitting lately?
Let's see. Okay, so he's like holding, which is funny things that you're proud of as a parent, but like holding his pencil correctly and like drawing, which is really fun to see. Like I saw this morning, he drew a heart and a face for the first time, which was cute. It was like different than just his classic like scribble.
Right.
He's much more into playing now with people. I think it was a lot of like solo playing or just he's now very much into like, come play with me. Like he wants activities. He wants someone to like interact with, which also can be challenging at this time because there's not really anybody.
I was going to say and you have to be creative with everything that you're doing to entertain people, I'm sure.
Yes, we found some fun things like Kid Connects. I think maybe your baby's too young, but they're really fun, easy things for them to make. They're these little toys that they can like put together, and it like has grasped Sonny's attention, and he's able to sit for a while and do it. Good. But he's 3, so he's he's a whole year older. But what else? He's definitely trying more foods, which has been nice. Like he tried a ravioli the other night, which is great because usually it's just the classic fusilli with butter and Parmesan.
I love that.
Yeah, those are some of the things.
Yeah. I always love asking parents, what's one thing about parenthood that you wish you knew before you had Sonny?
I think I wish I knew more about breastfeeding. I think that I went into it with a kind of like a very naive and narrow thought of it, which was like, oh, if I have milk, like I'll just do it. And I think I thought it was a lot easier and more simple than it was. And so I wasn't really prepared for it. I didn't really know a lot about it. And I think it's one of those things, it's hard to learn about it until you're really going through it, because you don't know what your specific situation is going to be. If you're going to have too much milk or not enough, or not be able to, whatever. But I just wish that I would have like been more present in thinking and dealing with the whole breastfeeding situation, and not let it get as like intense as I let it get. Like I got mastitis for 3 times, and it was a challenging thing, which I've talked about a lot. But so I just wish that I would have been more okay even with like formula from an early phase.
Yeah.
I mean, from an early stage, and not been like put so much pressure on myself.